Chapter 1. Villa Fattorosi, in the commune of Letteri, Italy.
Pieta,
Begged Paul Fattorosi, as he fell to his knees with his thin hands clasped before him in supplication.
have mercy.
Over him stood an enforcer in a dark suit. His blue eyes burned with disdain and loathing for the old man who crouched before him. With his slick-backed hair and broken nose, he looked like a boxer who had graduated to banking. With a sneer, he slapped Fattorosi hard across the cheek. Teetering, Fattorosi raised one hand to ward off another blow, while with the other he reached for the edge of the table to support himself. His face stung and his knees ached as they pressed against the cold stone floor.
God may show you mercy, but not I.
The enforcer growled.
This is your last chance. You know the scrolls are somewhere under this roof. Do yourself a favor. Give them to us. In exchange, we will give you your life.
Swear on the body of Christ. I don't know anything about any scrolls.
Pleaded Fattorosi. He was crying now, and tears trickled down his reddened cheeks.
Sei un bugiardo.
Spat the enforcer.
You're a liar. Do we have to rip this villa apart stone by stone?
Please, listen to me.
Said Fattorosi. He held up his wrinkled hands and with the palms showing. With superhuman effort, he spoke in a tone that was calm and conciliatory, like he was trying to back away from a hungry lion.
I'm a good Catholic, so help me, oh my immortal soul. I'm telling you the truth. I've never seen any scrolls. They're only rumor. If they ever existed, they're gone, lost forever. If I had them, I'd give them to you. What would I care about a bunch of dusty old scrolls? They would mean nothing to me.
You think I'm a fool.
Sneered the enforcer.
Do you think I believe your lies? I want to know why you'd give up your life for something that makes no difference to you and that doesn't make you rich or give you power. The scrolls are important to us, but not to you. Why do you protect them?
Fattorosi's eyes narrowed. Still on his knees, he forced a smile.
I have some money. Not much. The family isn't what it used to be, but you can have it. Take anything you want. There's still a few old paintings here that are valuable. You can sell them. I don't care. Just leave me alone.
We don't want your money. What we want is far more valuable to us than gold.
Again, I swear to you, I don't have what you want.
You talk about money.
Said the enforcer with a leering smile.
Maybe that's what you want. Everything under the sun has a price. How much do you need? 1,000,000 euros? 2,000,000?
I cannot sell you what I don't have.
Said the old man in a quivering voice.
How about a girl?
Sneered the enforcer.
When was the last time you had a sexy girl to play with? Maybe 2 girls. Is that your price?
You can give me all the girls you want. I don't have any scrolls.
Idiota!
The man slapped Fattorosi again.
Ah!
With a cry of pain, the old man fell heavily against the side of the table, striking the side of his head. He struggled to get back up on his knees. Blood trickled from his temple.
What are we going to do with you?
The enforcer said as he shook his head.
You're a pathetic creature. Molto triste. Very sad. Shall I pour boiling water over you and cook you? It wouldn't matter, because my tongue cannot say what it doesn't know. Okay, have it your way.
A second man stood directly behind Fattorosi. In his baggy black suit, he was gangly and raw-boned, and his eyes had the look of a hangman who enjoys his job too much. Since the two men had entered the villa high in the hills near Naples, Fattorosi, who trusted everyone, had admitted them when they had knocked, claiming to be lost on the way to Ravello. The hangman had said not a word, but had lurked in the background like a dark ghost. The enforcer looked at the hangman and nodded once. From the back of his black suit, the hangman took a length of a yellow nylon cord. Swiftly and without hesitation, he slipped the cord around Fattorosi's neck and twisted it tight. With a look of shock and horror on his face, Fattorosi clawed at the cord, trying to loosen it. As the enforcer watched impassively, the hangman tightened his grip. Fattorosi struggled, flailing his legs in vain. One of his old leather shoes came off and skidded across the stone floor. As his face turned red, raspy gasps came from Fattorosi's constricted windpipe, while his tongue protruded from his mouth and his eyes bulged. Foam appeared at the corner of his lips. His fingers clawed helplessly at the ever-tightening cord. For a long minute he struggled, while the killer's powerful hands kept a tight grip. The enforcer stood with his arms folded, looking almost bored. Fattorosi's arms went limp. His body convulsed, then sagged, no longer supported by his muscles. The raspy gasping ceased. His eyes stared without seeing. The hangman maintained his grip. After a few seconds, the enforcer said,
Ivanito, let him go.
The hangman relaxed his hands. The yellow cord loosened, and the lifeless body of Paolo Fattorosi fell to the floor. The hangman casually rolled up the cord and put it into his pocket. Then, with his foot, he gave the body a shove. Fattorosi rolled onto his back. His lifeless eyes gazed at the ceiling. An ugly, bloody bruise circled his thin neck.
What a fool,
said the enforcer.
I'll never understand it. He chose to die, didn't he? Yes,
agreed his partner.
It was his own fault. You gave him every opportunity. He chose his fate. There was nothing we could do. All right,
said the enforcer.
Well, let's put him to bed. Eventually someone will find him.
After donning latex gloves, the enforcer grasped the corpse's feet, while the hangman slipped his hands under the armpits. They lifted. From the living room, with its carved stone fireplace and dark paneled walls, they carried the body into the big entrance hall and then up the grandly curving master staircase. The dead man was old, and their burden was light. At the top of the stairs, they made their way along the timbered hallway to a door, which the enforcer kicked open with his foot. They entered a large but sparsely furnished bedroom. Most of the valuable pieces of furniture had been sold years earlier. All that remained was the ornate four-poster bed, covered in a moth-eaten bedspread, a chair, and a bureau. They laid him on the bed, with his head on a pillow. Other than the bruise, there was no signs that Fattorosi lay dead.
Let's go,
said the enforcer, as he stripped off his gloves and stuffed them in his pocket. They went downstairs and out the front door. Once inside their black Mercedes, which they had left parked on the weedy gravel driveway in front of the villa, the enforcer took out his phone. He dialed a number.
Cardinal, please,
he said. There was a pause.
Le cosa è sistemata. The job is done. No, the old man did not confess to their location. He chose to take his secret with him to the grave.
Thank you for listening to Resurrection of the Scrolls, now available on Amazon.com.